Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and from the deep, dark, and relatively warm confines of this lovely cavern that has been put together by this wonderfully great fairy who happens to be shielding us from the horrors and perils and absolute evils that await us outside, I'd like to welcome you to the arbiter of all run-on sentences, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, where we walk out a brand new man with the children's plaything to knock people's ankles out apparently, and continue our adventure by heading into the 6th temple, which is the face shrine. Not the face eyes, not the face palm, no, the face shrine, and I'm relatively excited to do it. So we're gonna go and bring this guy to life and kill him with the child's plaything, because that is easily my new favorite pastime. After rehearsing a little bit of this dungeon and reflecting on, the general videos that have gone up so far, I had no idea we were at episode 28, so here we are. It's got to get a move on. Turns out the boomerang is a little bit better than I gave it credit for, despite being a plastic toy for children, so I don't even need to deal with this guy. You can go and leave me be. But I am not the biggest fan of the face shrine, but it's not terrible. I would say it's probably in the upper echelon of good stuff. So it's just, it introduces a lot of enemies that are not fun to fight in most people's opinions, but we'll deal with that when the time comes, because for now, let's focus on the face key, filling the face hole to reveal the face shrine. Oh, baby. Man, this looks like a rug shop. Like I'd go straight in there and be able to buy myself a sweet-ass Turkish rug, So these guys apparently have nothing to do about anything, so ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to level 6, the face shrine. And the music in this area is so good. I love it. I love it so much. Now, according to a little bit of research that I did on this temple prior to entering, apparently not a lot of people like it, and it's mostly because the dungeon item is relatively useless, and again, the enemies we fight, such as the Wizrobes, who are invulnerable to your shields, are annoying as hell. However, if you have the boomerang, ooh, didn't see that coming. Oh, it kills the Wizrobes so fast. Otherwise, 2 arrows will do it, and you can also stun them with the hook shot. Now, that opens this door, but we're gonna have to come back to it because there is a giant elephant that we cannot lift. Oof, this looks heavier than heavy. Current strength won't cut it. It's been a while since we've seen that text. But with that, we get ourselves 50 rupees. So that's nice and all, but not really necessary. We are going to need at least 300 if that's something you guys wanted to do for the soul song, because we're gonna need that after this temple. Also, these sparks, done. Finished with the boomerang. I forgot that you could kill them like that. I thought it was magic powder, but no, it's pretty good. So we're gonna grab this piece of power and we'll head over here to deal with the shy guy. How's it going, sir? You're done. Now, this is a pot door, yet there are no pots in sight. It's as if the legalization in Colorado never happened. But we also had a switch there, and I think to continue further, we're going to need to activate it. Although there is this, so maybe we don't, because this is a dead end, isn't it? Oh, and also we have these markings on the floor that lead us to a very obvious hole in the wall, and unfortunately we can't just bust on through it. No, we need to bomb it. So off screen, I did go ahead and finish one of the Dompe missions, so we'll be able to finish that off for a heart piece later, and I also got some magic powder at the trendy game. Nothing there for us because we still have the blooper that we need to drop off, I believe at Marin's. And what do I want to equip here? Probably something like this. And since we don't have the dungeon map or anything, I'm gonna go in here slightly blind. Lighting up this room won't do anything, I think, but if you want to, you can do it. Ori, can you get off the table? Jesus, thank you. He actually jumped off when I asked him oh so politely. But we have a set of stairs leading down, so if we go up the stairs apparently, ooh, I don't think we want to do this quite yet. We'll wait on that, but we have the stairs there in case we need it. Those giant gloopy pig noses are just going to be flying around, and I don't think there's any way to defeat them. Now, those horse heads down there, Oh man, I am not a fan. Oh, and this is, oh damn, that's rough. All right, so there is a beakless statue, and for some reason the game has to load every time we come in here. I'm constantly holding a direction, but that's just, I didn't realize it was gonna be that bad. Okay, so we did have to press the button. Lovely. A couple different ways to do this. One way including tossing a bomb, or you can just throw a projectile at a pretty good angle, and you'll be set. We'll head over here, grab some arrows, and ooh, okay. Wizrobes, not a fan. But, there we go. It's weird that they're, oof, that really should have conked me, man. Oof. And I'm surprised that actually he can't hit me through this, but I can hit through him right over there. Cats started fighting again, so that's lovely. So let's go and grab this, and this will contain nothing good? Oh, just the map. All right, at last. It was finally the first thing we've ever collected in the dungeon. So, this is a one-way. Oh, this might be where this downstairs led to, because if we head all the way up here, yeah, and Ori running around the room like it's nothing. You'll see this dungeon actually kind of looks like a pixelated mask, which is kind of cool. And I do appreciate the small, minute details on that front. Ooh, I don't have the boomerang on that button. It's so weird what the game decides these enemies are worthy of killing. What is? Oh, we can go over here. Interesting. So there's one of these. There we go. He was dead no matter what way he went. And we got the compass. All right, now we can see where the chests and the nightmare are hidden. Lovely. Do we want to press this button? I do think we want the orange to go down. So we'll activate that. And don't worry about coming into this dungeon without a lot of bombs or arrows, because they give you plenty that constantly respawn. And that is nice. So keep that in mind. Hey, it is an anti-fairy. Oof. And I think I can kill it with the boomerang. Bangarang, boomerang. Oh, woof, woof. Yeah, that's how you do it. And this will get us a small key. All right, so we're doing fine. Now, believe it or not, I think there are only 2 small keys in this entire dungeon, yet there's 15 different chests that you could possibly explore. So there's some real potential for some great treasure in this place. So keep that in mind. Spark, thank you. Do we want to go up there? Question. We can't do anything about this. And oh, I think this is just to get us on the other side in case we lock ourselves out. Darn, am I gonna have to backtrack? No, I'm fine. All right, so let's go this way. This will bring us to a simple chest. And the treasure is the stone beak. Let's find an owl statue to fit it into. What do you guys say? Sounds good to me. So I'm glad we actually went up here first, because if we had continued onwards, we'd be in trouble. Ooh. All right, well, this is where Rock's Feather's definitely going to come in handy. And that stun is egregiously long, holy smokes. Okay, so we can go and just do this. Again, your bow and arrow is essentially made useless now, which pains me to say, because I was really looking forward to using it. Yeah, I guess we can go downstairs now. I do want to check with the stone beak once, and we've screwed ourselves because we can't get to the other one. So much for being screwed over. Gonna have to use that. And now we're fine. We're set. And I do think whatever we have it on here is going to determine what happens in the next room. So I want to be a little careful about that. But you'll see how it doesn't take a while for Link to start running when he enters a room here, but on our way back, it's bad. Enter the space where the eyes have walls. Wait, I actually don't know what that means, but let's see, let's test. No, it loaded fine that time. I'm playing this off of a cart, by the way. It's not a downloaded version of Link to the Past, so I'm not entirely sure why it's being so weird with its loading, but it's fine. It's probably something to do with the fact that it's also a PEGI 7 version of the game, which is a mistake that Amazon made, and it's annoying. So I'll probably end up switching it out after this walkthrough is done, just in case the saves aren't compatible. But we head down here, and actually, you know what? let's double check where we're going with this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to take us down here. And if this is the room I think it is, we better make sure not to do anything stupid, because this is the one way out. And it leads us back into this room. And this is where the Shy Guy is. But this is the dungeon item right there. So are we already going to get it? This is the room that is being guarded by a pot door with absolutely no marijuana in sight. And this leads us to that room, and this one is the sucky suck. Huh. Alright, you know what? I'm sorry to have to do this and make this incredibly convoluted, but let's make sure that all the blue floors are lowered, because I think that's going to make our life a hell of a lot easier. So we'll go and do it with our sword spell, and I think we should be essentially set. But back to another side-scrolling section with an enemy that is going to cause us many issues. I don't want to get hurt by something dumb, which that guy was trying to do. I'm out of here, man. Later days, nerds. And yes, perfect. All right, shoot. All right, well, didn't plan that through well enough. Oof. Also, we have the little baby moldy. He's freaking the hell out. I don't know what you're thinking. All right, sir, you have no reason to be left in this world, and that's not something you see every day. All right. It'd be nice if they could stack, but alas, it is not the truth. Instead, we could have done this a lot earlier, actually, but ladies and gentlemen, the dungeon item is a more powerful bracelet. You feel like you could lift an elephant. Sure feel like it, but maybe I can't. And these essentially will be made relatively simple for us. I don't know why they put a random jar here. It's probably containing a fairy if you're not playing on hero mode, but that's fine. So this will take us right back over here. Our friend, the Shy Guy, has respawned. Can I kill you with this? No, I can't. He is immovable. Man, this guy has all the charm in the world. However, something that I remembered is you can actually kill him with that, so that's cool. Also, I should not have destroyed the elephant statue because we need that to get the other treasure. So it's nice that they actually put little pots on there to show that they're destructible. I don't know why they thought using terracotta doors was a good idea, but yeah, I guess that's Nintendo. That's feel good, right? They did this game good feel. Ooh, and a silver roops. I'm very happy. So with that now being in our possession, we are now set to finish off the rest of the dungeon. We need to find another small key and probably take on a mini boss or two, right? If we keep heading up north there, I wonder if we can actually make it. We'd be able to grab this. I think this is completely optional, but we should probably go for it just in case. All these enemies are spawning back like it's nothing. Gotta hit the switch again. Gotta slap it, or do I? Or do I? Yes, I do. I don't think I can make it. Ooh, I always think I'm gonna get hurt by that. I wanna see if we can actually make this happen. Ooh, okay, that could have been bad. All right, let's be thankful that these Wizrobes actually cannot move, much like their, unlike their other game counterparts. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to switch something here. Hold on. We head up. We're gonna need it to be orange. So get out of here. Let's go and activate it right here. Very conveniently placed crystal switch. And I want you out of my life, please. I vote to evict the sparks. Now we can lift this. Completely missed the door. Oh, God, sorry, I had to cough there. That was a bad idea. Excuse me. Okay, so for anyone who's played the original version of this, you'll know that these are a pain in the ass. What you had to do is throw them and hope to God that they landed all face up. And if they didn't, you would have to keep on doing it over and over until they both just happened to land in that way. But this game has changed, and these will actually go, as if you're playing chess, up 3 squares and down 1, but depending on what color it is, it might actually go up. So if we were to stand right here, say, we could set it perfectly into the hole, and it's just a much more pleasant experience dealing with these things. And with that, it opens the door. Lovely. So, I don't know what I got in my throat. That was weird. I got 100 rupees again. I'm even more happy. Nice. Racking them up, man. But we head out here, and we're in the middle of the River Rapids minigame, and there is a seashell around, and luckily for us, It's right in the chest. So if you collect a lot of these, there's gonna be something in it for you. You don't say. Ooh, man, we are close. I want to take a look at that number. I just want to see 43. Oof. And although the bracelet won't really help us in doing it explicitly, getting all the stuff, we'll hopefully be fine in doing things. I'm just gonna stay away from you. And oh, you can go upstairs. And I think we're set. So I'm gonna go ahead and sing the song of the fish people and just make my way back. That way we don't have to walk through all the rooms and kill all the enemies since we're done with this side of the dungeon. So I'm really glad about that, and that's really loud in my headphones.